Chapter 1876. As she said, Cynthia stretched out a finger and said arrogantly, "First of all, regarding the Diamond Group, you can continue to ask Doris to help you take care of it at that time. We have investigated this person, and she has the ability, and during this period of time, the Diamond Group has developed well in her hands. So you can rest assured to hand it over to her." After that, Cynthia stretched out another finger. "Secondly, your current wife, Emma's family. We have investigated the situation of the Richard family. To be honest, such a family cannot even count as a bullshit in front of the Anderson family. No. How can their family be the Anderson family's in-laws?" Cynthia had already looked disgusted at this time, and said, "So I advise you to leave that Emma as soon as possible and draw a clear line with their family. It is best to give them a sum of money directly and let them get away forever. Leave Japan so that no one will make a big fuss about them in the future and satirize our Anderson family man who is hungry and does not choose food." Alex's face immediately became a little ugly when he heard this, and his voice became colder and colder. He said, "Auntie, my marriage is my own business, and it has nothing to do with you or the Anderson family. So, please don't interfere with the family." Cynthia sighed and persuaded, "Alex, don't be so arrogant. Think about it yourself. You are a descendant of the Anderson family. Choose 10 of the richest second generations in the country with the highest status and you will definitely be there for a seat. How could the girl with the surname Richard be worthy of you? She wouldn't even be qualified to carry your shoes. In ancient times, she wouldn't even have had the qualifications to be your housekeeper." Alex said with a bit of sullen tone. "Auntie, she is my wife at first, and she married me when I was at the bottom of my life. I would never divorce her. I don't need to divorce her." Cynthia said with regret, "Alex, don't use emotions." Alex said coldly, "Emotional matters, of course, I must be emotional." Cynthia blurted out, "As a descendant of a wealthy family, feelings are not even a bullshit. Do you remember your uncle? He is also a kind of talent. He has treated me well for so many years, but what about it? Once his family strength couldn't match, I separated from him." Immediately afterwards, Cynthia said unwillingly, "If it weren't in your grandfather's opinion, woman's initiative to divorce will affect her reputation, and if I was not allowed to go through the divorce formalities, I would have severed all relations with him. You are a man, at all. Don't worry about the impact of divorce on your reputation. You just divorce the surname Richard, and return to Eastcliff to marry a well-known eldest lady. The future is boundless." Alex sneered and said, "I'm sorry, I am more emotional. If you can do something like this, I can't do it." Seeing that Alex did not accept her suggestion, Cynthia immediately said, "Alex, you have to find out that Anderson family's hands are one of the best in the whole country. Any woman who wants to marry into our Anderson family must have a family background that matches the Anderson family. Otherwise, it will drag my Anderson family back and shame my family's face. The Anderson family's face must not be ruined by you or ruined by the surname Richard in the hands of the humble family." Alex said coldly, "I'm sorry, although I am an Anderson, I am not someone you can control and control at will. I am in charge of my marriage. No one else has the right to interfere. The same is true for you. You." Cynthia was furious at that moment. She slapped the table and stood up and shouted angrily, "Alex, you thought I was talking to you in a good voice, and I was discussing it with you. What?" Alex asked her coldly, "Are you going to force me to get a divorce?" Cynthia scolded, "You are the heir of the Anderson family. You must follow the arrangements of the Anderson family. What's more, do you think the Diamond Group and the 10 billion cash are given to you in vain? If you are not obedient, the Anderson family can support you, just like I can step on you." Alex was also immediately furious, and he said coldly, "You don't want to talk about the Diamond Group and the 10 billion cash here. The reason why the Anderson family was able to advance by leaps and bounds and stand at the top of the country was due to my father's dedication, plowing and strategizing decision-making. If the property is counted, my father owns at least a quarter of the Anderson family's asset inheritance rights. If that is the case, let alone 110 billion, even 110 billion, I deserve it. Speaking of this, Alex's tone became more severe, and he scolded. My father did so much for the Anderson family, but how did you return him? You forced our family of 3 out of Eastcliff. In the end, my parents died tragically. I haven't settled this account with you yet.